Hello everyone, welcome to our channel United Chokers from Mumbai. And what a fabulous performance. Manchester United 5, Red Bull Leipzig 0. Superb performance from everyone. Every player on the pitch did their job. The starting 11, the players who came off the bench, everyone was superb. And I just have one word to describe. Wow. Amazing performance by our team, and will look like a top European club on Wednesday night. And when the Champions League group stage was drawn and we were drawn against Leipzig and Paris Saint-Germain, most of the fans thought that yes, this is the time, this is the year we will win Europa League, because we will come third and we'll go into the Europa League and we have a good chance of winning. And I was like, no, we aren't that bad. Maybe we're not at the same level as PSG, but I think we should do well in the group stage. And here we are after 2 games. We've beaten PSG in their own backyard, and we've now beaten Leipzig 5-0. What an amazing performance. Now, there are lots of things to talk about, but the first and the foremost thing I want to talk about is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The starting lineup was superb. The formation was as we all wanted, and I think this is the formation that we should be playing most of the season. I'm going to talk about the formation later in the video, but I'm going to focus about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and his tactics. A lot of people have criticized him, and even I was critical about him in the past couple of videos with his tactics. Yeah, I was never Ole out because I never thought that is needed at this time. But yes, there are a lot of people who are against him and who want him out. He's been called different names: PE teacher, fraud, Glazer's puppets. But it's high time now we cut him some slack, and he needs some time, and he deserves all the time that because he has got us into the Champions League. A lot of people would debate with me on that, because we finished at same points the last season, that was 66 when we came 5th, and number of points never increased. But if you look at the run of games after the lockdown we had, it was just superb. We were unbeaten in the Premier League till the last game, and yes, we had a bad start, but then it was purely due to fatigue and lots of other reasons as well. But yes, now finally we are back into the gear. We have beaten a top European club. Leipzig was a semi-finalist. So it's high time we cut him some slack, and the Ole out chants need to stop. Because see, I am not against those people who want him out of the club. That's a beautiful part about being a fan, that you are entitled to your own opinion. So I completely understand those people who have their own opinion, who don't think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the man for the job. It's purely their opinion, and like I said, that's a beautiful part about being a fan. You are entitled to have your own opinion. At the end of the day, we have a common goal, that we want to see Manchester United do well, and that's what every one of us wants for Manchester United. So yes, so like I said, but we need to cut him some slack. He is doing pretty well. Now, name me a manager who has done the double over Guardiola's Manchester City. Name me a manager who has gone and beaten Thomas Tuchel's PSG twice in their own backyard. Name me a manager who has done a double over Chelsea and come out with a clean sheet in both the games. You can Google, you can research as much as you want. You won't find many managers doing that. That was so brilliant. Yes, you end up making a tactical mistake. Everyone does it. Guardiola did it. If I remember, a few years back, he had a quarterfinal game against Real Madrid. He was the manager of Bayern Munich, and he went with a 4-2-2-2 formation. He himself criticized the formation after the game, and he vowed not to go back to that formation. He accepted the tactical error. I'm not comparing Solskjaer to Guardiola, but yes, they all learn from the mistakes, and I think Solskjaer has learned from his past tactical errors, and he is improving as a manager. Now, I'm still not saying that he is the right man for the job and he will get us the trophy, but he is in the right direction for us to get us into the top, making back as a top European club. Now, apart from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I want to talk about a lot of players. Now, everyone on the pitch was brilliant. The players who started the game, the players who came from the bench, everyone did their part. But there were few outstanding players. Now, for most of you, your man of the match was Marcus Rashford with that brilliant hat-trick. But for me, it was always the Brazilian Fred. Look at the way he played the entire game from the minute one. He was all over Leipzig players. The number of tackles he won. If you look at the game properly, two of our goals were because he went ahead and won those tackles, and our players could go ahead and score those goals. So I've been saying that in our past videos as well. Fred's been an underrated player. He goes ahead and does all the dirty job, and in the midfield, his tackling, his interceptions, the tenacity he shows, the hunger and desire that he has to play every game, looks exceptional. Now, if you remember in the summer transfer window, there were news that Fred will be looking to move to Galatasaray on a loan or a 40 million deal. But then he came out and said that I want to fight for my place, and he's done exactly that. He's the kind of a player every manager would want because he does what is exactly told to him. Now, also, not to forget Marcus Rashford's contribution, a superb hat-trick, and because of his hat-trick, we were able to thrash Leipzig. He was all over Leipzig defenders. Now, if you see the second goal he scored, he went past Upamecano. He was literally terrorizing the Leipzig defenders. Now, these defenders are not, any regular random defenders. They are Upamecano and Konato are regarded as most promising European defenders. In fact, Upamecano is linked to Real Madrid, Barcelona, Liverpool, every top club in Europe right now, including Manchester United. That's how good he is. And to get past these defenders with such ease is something exceptional. A lot of people have criticized Marcus Rashford in the past that he's overrated and he's not good as Neymar and Mbappe. But I say that no need to compare him with Neymar and Mbappe. He doesn't need to be a Neymar. He doesn't need to be an Mbappe. We only want a pure Mancunian Marcus Rashford. He is really good, playing that way, and the things that he has done off the field, helping those poor kids is so inspirational. And after that performance on field, he has earned more respect, and I'm sure that he will carry that form into the Arsenal game over the weekend. But really good to see Marcus Rashford getting back his mojo on field. And apart from that, what a special appearance by Bruno Fernandes. His impact on the game again, very good. Donny van der Beek again was really good. He did not get an assist or a goal, but if you look at his work rate, it was exceptional. And that's what Donny van der Beek is really good at. Because if you see both Donny van der Beek and Fred, their work rate is really good. They may not provide an assist or a goal, but like I said, I've always said football is more than just an assist or scoring goal. It's how well you play, how well you win the ball, how well you intercept, how well you play overall. That's what matters. And Fred and Donny van der Beek did a really good job, including also Nemanja Matic and our 4 defenders at the back. So overall, a really good game. And another player I want to talk about is Mason Greenwood. With all that stuff happening off field, the negativity in the British media, people have been criticizing him so much, and the teenager showed everyone what he's made up. To get past a world-class defender like Upamecano with so ease and scoring that beautiful goal. Look at the finesse in that goal. Pure class. It was a finish of a world-class striker, and it's just a teenager of 18 years age. How good is he going to be if he stays on his toes and does the job? Because see, Mason Greenwood must have had the off-field negatives around him. What happened in Iceland was not good, but I think he's been really managed well by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's showing him the right direction. He himself was a striker, so I don't think there's a better person to manage Mason Greenwood. And maybe Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not a great tactician, but he's really good at man management. So I feel Mason Greenwood is really in good hands. Now, apart from the player performance, getting back to the formation, we started with a diamond formation, and I think that suits us really well. The shape was really good. The most important thing is we have a lot of midfielders at our disposal. So the diamond formation gives all our midfielders a chance to express themselves. It gets the best out of Paul Pogba. We saw that. A beautiful pass to Mason Greenwood. Exceptional. That's what Paul Pogba is all about. You give him some freedom in the midfield, he'll show you the kind of player he is. And this diamond formation allows him to do that. Another reason we need to play with diamond formation is because we do not have traditional wingers who can put in that cross. Someone like Ivan Perisic, who can put in that cross from the right or the left wing. We do not have those kind of players. Marcus Rashford plays on the left wing, but is more of an attacker. He cannot run on the wide wings and put in a cross. He doesn't do that. He rather cuts inside and takes a shot, or will pass it to a striker. That's what he does best. And Daniel James is not, as good a Manchester United player that he needs to be. I think he needs to go on a loan, but that's something which we can talk about later in different video. Right now, most important thing is we need to stick to this formation. It allows Paul Pogba and Fred to express themselves. Look how how easily they were able to go forward, because they had Matic protecting the defenders, and when we were attacked, Pogba and Fred tracked back and helped our wing backs Shaw and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. That's the beauty about this formation, and everyone is contributing. And another good thing is that we are starting with two strikers. So we had Martial and Greenwood playing. So if we have either of them injured, Rashford or Cavani, so there are two alternatives, and we don't have to look at Dan James and Odion Igalo for replacements. That's again another advantage of playing this formation. So I think going into the weekend game against Arsenal, this is the formation that we should be playing. And I think Bruno Fernandes will come in for Donny van de Beek. That's the only change that I look at. Even Scott McTominay, when he came as a substitute, was really looking good. He's improving game after game. Again, another player I've been very critical of. He's been wavered with his passing and distribution. So he needs to improve. So right now he needs to come off the bench, replace Matic as a substitute, and he can slowly learn from Matic and Paul Pogba, and then develop into a good player. He has the ability. I've never doubted his talent, but then there's a long way to go. So guys, with that, I'll come to the end of this video. A very important thing, guys, that I need to share with you. Of course, you need, if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Also turn on the bell icon to get the latest notification. Now, very important thing, United Chokros from Mumbai is a channel not just about me and AB. It's a channel about fans, your opinion. That's what matters the most. Me and AB want this channel to grow as a family, and you are a very important member of this family. So if you have anything that you want to say about the video, if you have your opinion, you can of course put that in the comment section. They're always appreciated. Like I've said earlier in the video, the beautiful part about being a fan is that you're entitled to your own opinion. At the end of the day, all we want is good for Manchester United. We want the club to do well. That's the most important thing. So guys, make sure that you put in your comment section. As we grow as a family, as this channel grows as a family, we'll be starting with fan opinion. We'll be bringing different people. If you would like to come and feature in our channel, you can let us know in the comment section. We will do that as well. Thank you very much guys for the support that you've shown all this while. Please continue to do so, and please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Thank you very much. See you on Sunday for the weekend game. You take care of yourselves. Bye bye.